Okay, what I have here is give you a brief example of how to use the Voc20 track oscillator. This is a kind of cool effect. What I have is I have a vocal track. You should recognize it's in.
The halls with boughs and holly.
Okay, got that. And I've set up a synth here, just a classic synth from the Logic instruments, and I've played the melody in, the same as the melody for the vocal track. Now, in this case, I'm going to add, I've actually already done it, but I'll bring it up. Classic synth track, I'm going to go down to Inserts, and I'm going to go to Filter, and I'm going to go to Voc20 track oscillator, which I already have selected. I'm just going to bring that up. Give you a brief tutorial about this, very brief, just to get this up and running. So, what you have to understand about this side is the input, this is the processing, this is the output. Now in this case, I want to use a side chain to trigger this. Now you have to set this up first by muting the track of the thing you're going to process. So I want to add these vocal attributes to my synth. So I'm going to mute it. Don't use the mute tool from your palette, because the vocoder actually has to take this audio track and process it and get the information from it. So just mute the track. You can do it here. You can do it down on the track. Next, what I want to do is add a side chain. This is my analysis in and synthesis in. In this case, for my analysis in, I want to select side chain, not track. If I select track, I'm actually going to be selecting my synth track, and you don't want to do that. Then up here, I'm going to add side chain, and I'm going to select Audio 1 Deck the Halls vocal stem. So now I'm telling it to take the information from the vocal track and apply it to my synth track. So now if you just listen to my synth track, now once I kick this in, the vocal attributes will be added to the synth track. Kind of cool. Now if you look over here, here's your attack and release. You can mess around with that to try to get the best settings for that. This will, on the output, this will increase the volume. This will increase the stereo width if you want to mess with that. Also, you might be wanting more bandwidth. This allows you up to 20 bandwidth. So if you click on the bandwidth, hold down and move the slider up and down, you can select different bandwidths. Just depends on what you want to do as far as settings. There really are no settings that you can just go to. You have to mess around with it. So kind of cool that you can make a synth track, give it some vocal attributes, and I'm going to be talking more about this in other applications too as well. Hope this helped.